I get why Americans think that the German health system is so amazing. I often wonder, like, is healthcare that bad in America, or is German healthcare just next level? Germany has this fancy chip card system. If you insert that chip at a doctor's office or pharmacy, they will be able to access all of your medical information and also any prescriptions or past prescriptions that you may have had, making it a lot easier, especially in the case of an emergency. In Germany, regardless of what language you speak, you'll be able to find a doctor right away in your language without having to call over 200 clinics. Germans love a good Vergleichsportal, so you best believe that you can compare doctors on these comparison sites, no problem. But if you're insured with TK, like I am, you can actually use their TK doctor guide, which allows you to find a doctor that speaks your language in your region at the click of a button. Also, they offer English support for expats. You can give this number a call. Don't worry, these Vergleichsportals allow you the opportunity to not only find a doctor, but also, instead of being added to a waiting list, you can be automatically notified for the next available appointment that they have, which could be tomorrow. I usually don't wait any longer than 1 to 2 days to get an appointment with my family doctor. There's nothing worse than having to do medical research for myself. That's what doctors are for, right? Well, in Germany, they have this really neat Hausarzt system, which means you go directly to your family doctor and they can send you to the specialist that you need, so you don't have to do any of that research for yourself. If you don't vibe with your doctor, you can always find another one. You can switch doctors. I went through 5 gynecologists in order to find the perfect one for me. I'm very thankful that I did. When you find yourself a good doctor, you're going to realize one big thing, that doctors here are not very quick to prescribe medication, which means if they can find a solution to your medical issues without using medication, they will. Preventative care here is huge, which means screenings, annual checkups, and this really cool kids checkup book that actually goes through for the parents the different stages that their kids are going to be needing checkups for in the first years of their lives. And another bonus, if you're with TK, they also offer a number of health courses, like the yoga class that I took last year, and they also cover other things like cancer screenings and many of those vaccinations for your next trip. If you do happen to fall ill, one of the best things about German healthcare system is that you are going to be covered no matter what, even if you lose your job. You're never going to be stuck worrying about how much is this procedure going to cost me. Don't even get me started on pregnancies here in Germany. They have midwife coverage, regular checkups, many ultrasounds, and I often brag to all of my Canadian friends about how supported I feel here in Germany, even long after the birth. Plus, unlike many countries, Germany doesn't actually push you out of the hospital as soon as you've given birth. They give you time to bond and to heal with your baby for the first few days. For me, that was extra special. And lastly, you never really feel entirely alone here in Germany regarding your healthcare and your health. I actually had no idea all of the benefits that my healthcare provider offered me in English to make sure that I was set up for success here in Germany and completely healthy. So if you want more information about TK Krankenversicherung, the one that I'm with, you can actually give their hotline here a call. They do offer English support for expats. Otherwise, there's more information for you down below.